Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Hold on. Am I fucked? How fucked am I? Okay, good. I think it's more or less a new instance. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. We get to chill in Bozja today. Now that's the exciting part. I don't even have to do anything. We just get to sit around and do, just fuck around. It's great. Sounds like a very exciting and good time to me. I don't know about you. I guess I'll talk about Endwalker, because I haven't really done anything at all in the last couple of days at all. Is this a new instance? Probably. It's either new or dead. So, okay, whatever. It's quite literally either a new or dead instance. Either way, it doesn't really matter too much. Unless they're already doing this. Oh, fuck it, I'll ride across. It's too late. I really hate this. I kind of don't like chilling in Zadnor. As okay as Zadnor is, I guess, by, like, exploration forays. Like, I kind of don't like it. Not because of how it's spaced. I actually think the spacing in a lot of these areas is better than in Southern Front. But, man, you basically camp right here in these 3 craters and you wait for something to show up. I actually prefer to be a little bit more over here by those 3 craters I'm approaching. That just makes things a bit better, in my opinion. You just get you get more time to react and get to something before it's all dead, like right now. Like literally right now. It's like one wave of fucking machines and then the whole thing is over. So I might not even get, like, look at this. Like, come on. Like, you can't even get over here. It's 4 people. I hate this. This is why I don't come to Zadnor. It's such bullshit, dude. I mean, whatever. I got half credit, but it's such shit. Like, you can't even get over here fast enough to actually do anything. The fate is over by the time you do it. Okay, can I actually clear out the map over here? Is this even worth doing? Am I going to regret doing this? Am I going to die? Not that it really matters anymore. Yeah, I've never been over here, so I have no idea what even is over here. Isn't that exciting? But yeah, that's particularly why. Like, I've actually been taking like a week or so off from doing Bozja stuff, just because I'm a little burned out. I'm already on relic number 10, so I have 7 more relics to do. I've been trying to focus on DR, but then I thought to myself, there you go. It's actually probably just better for me to try to finish Southern Front, because I only need 11 more runs of Castrum. You kind of need more Castrum coins than you're really ever going to get if you want to upgrade stuff. So I guess ultimately at the end of all this, I'm just going to end up doing Castrum anyway for this stuff I want. In fact, I actually finished upgrading all of my augmented Bozjan gear. So it gives you haste. Now, I don't know what haste really does in this game. I'm assuming it's like a stand-in for skill speed in Bozja, because they cap you on everything that's not materia. So I'm not really sure what haste is, or how it works, because it's not a status that's actually in this game. So, am I fucked? No, this is the good one. This one lasts a while. So yeah, there's not really much I can say to it, besides, okay, I guess it gives me some benefit, because I think it gave you some benefit before. Oh, watch, I won't get full credit now. I'm fucked. Am I in tank stance? Of course I am. That's the fastest I've ever seen this shit get completed. Ever. That's insanity. Hello, Ash. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the lack of content. It extended to both me playing 14 and me making YouTube videos. Like, I kind of took a bit of a break after Berseria, just because I felt like I'd burnt myself out a little bit playing, like, a ton of hours of Berseria all the fucking time. And tomorrow I am going to start with, what's it called? The other one. I'm actually going to move over here. They have the right idea. I'm actually going to start with Arise. If I don't get to Fire Emblem tonight, I'm definitely going to do Fire Emblem tomorrow, just because I actually have been craving it, and I also haven't done it in 2 weeks. So at this point, it's kind of like I almost owe like a multiple Fire Emblem streams. So yeah, that's something I'll get around to. Very cool. You're not going to notice this over here? Okay. Yep, there we go. I had a gas bubble in my chest. Oh, jeez. No, you're the... That sounds way worse. I was just a little bit like, yeah, I played a lot. and I need to make content. So I do have some videos I could put up. Tomorrow I'll put up Halo. Just hold on, just because. And I do have another Halo video that I'll release probably later. So it's not all terrible, but hopefully you're feeling better. That doesn't sound fun at all. So yeah, nothing really going on with me. The only thing I'm not sure is if I want to get Kenna Bridge of Spirits. I have a couple of days to get it if I want to. Apparently it's only $40 too, so that technically is a little better, you know? You don't have to commit as hard. I'm not fighting this thing. That's on you guys. I'm not fighting it. You got enough people here. Okay, anyway. Can I get some FF7 remake? Yeah, no, I'm gonna finish that this year. That is, yeah, okay, I was about to say. Okay. I'm totally gonna finish Final Fantasy VII this year. That is 100% actually gonna happen. I think I'm gonna finish it after Arise, since I didn't finish Berseria before Arise. So yeah, that'll be something that happens. Because I'm also gonna do Horizon as well as God of War. So those are also, it's like a whole roster of PlayStation catch-up games that I'm gonna play in the next couple of months. Because there's not a ton coming out in the fall, as I would say, as you already know. I'm pretty sure everyone knows. If I look at not the Amiibo checklist. I don't think they ever updated that website again, which kind of sucks. Let's take a look. What is coming out that I actually have pre-ordered? Let's see. Okay. What day is it today? The 19th. Okay. Kenna Bridge of Spirits is on Tuesday. I guess if I haven't pre-ordered it yet, I guess I'm not getting it. That'll probably go cheap later. So I'm not too worried about that. Nothing for the rest of this month. Nothing really for the start of October. I'm not getting Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, despite a bunch of my friends telling me I should. I kind of don't want to get Far Cry 6. And I guess that's the only game I'm really on the fence about, is will I get... Oh shit, this is the one with the mammoth that dies really quickly. I'm kind of on the fence if I want to get Far Cry 6. If I do, unlike Far Cry 5, I'm going to play it on a console. And then Metroid is literally the day after that, which is kind of the reason why I don't want to get it. Because literally I know I'm going to be playing Dread, so... You know, like, what am I really going to get done out of Far Cry 6 in a day? Okay. There you go, I got it. Shit is ridiculous. Hold on. So I know Metroid's a thing. I'm also getting Shin Megami Tensei 5. I think there's other stuff I want to get. I forget what it is, and I can't look right off the top of my head. Let me see something really quickly. Am I dying? No. It's kind of an okay year, actually, all things considered. Alright, kill the fucking mammoth, honestly. Endwalker is another big one. That's one I'm going to be playing. So, like, October, like, the latter half of October is pretty much, like, my dead zone. So that is guaranteed when I'm going to finish, like, wait, how much did I get? I got gold, okay. That is definitely prime time for me to finish and play some other games. Because, essentially, at that point, I will have nothing else to do. Play catch-up on some stuff. Because there's not really anything else coming out. So I'm pretty glad about that. So... that's really kind of it, right? I don't know if I'm going to get Mario Party on... At least not yet. If I wanted to get Mario Party, it would definitely be for, definitely to play games, but I kind of want to play the old Mario Parties. If I'm going to get pissed off at a Mario Party game, I want to not pay money for it, because by the time I'm done playing it, I'm going to hate the fucking game again. That's the reason I originally got rid of my Mario Party games, because I was like, wow, these things are fucking cheating, and I literally stopped playing them, and I never played them again, and I sold some of them. And that was a mistake, as I will always say. Never sell any of your fucking games. No, I don't care what it is. It's never worth it. Ever. You never get an amount equal to it, and if you take good care of your shit, you're always going to get someone's trashy secondhand copy that's really bad. So you can thank me later for this free advice, by the way. I should probably put on Bloodsucker while I'm solo. Yeah, I'll put on Bloodsucker after this. Is this gonna kill me? No. Okay. Crustal Dynamics, my favorite move. Someone at the localization department is a clown for that, by the way, and I love it. Yeah, I'm probably never playing the Tomb Raider game, speaking of that. I like, contrary to what people think, I don't actually really like Square Enix as a company. I kind of think they're actually really shitty as a company. They just happen to produce this game. So I more like this game than I like Square Enix as a company. I don't really like anything that they're doing. They pretty much got rid of all the stuff that I did like, and I'm not a big fan of Final Fantasy outside of 14 at this point. I guess I could say I'm very eagerly looking forward to Final Fantasy 16, but that's because it's directed by the guy that directs this game. So really it's more because I like this game that I'm really excited for it. And also that it just looks like a traditional fantasy game. Like, I get that you know, having some tech in your fantasy game is cool and all, but I think Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and 10 took it a little bit too far. Like, it's kind of an element that you really should use for, like, subversion. I don't really want to use it necessarily too much, at least with Final Fantasy. Like, Xenoblade kind of does it right. That's why I like it in Xenoblade. Like the tech in Xenoblade's kind of cool. Because it's almost like, it's very 90s-esque. It's very cool. It's chill. It's fun. And I was also talking with another one of my friends. I'm like 4 fucking Switch games in the hole, mind you. So, like, there is no shortage of games for me to play. That's why I want to play Arise. I just didn't want to, like, start it on, like, a bad note. I want to start it on a day when I know I have nothing but free time to do it. If a bunch of people join, I'll do this. Because you know me, I love my Tales games. And I actually have, like, 2 or 3 Tales games I still need to play. I need to buy Legendia. I don't know from where. And I own Abyss for the PS2. And I own a bunch of other games as well. I actually bought a bunch of gaming racks. So all my Switch games that I used to have piled on my shit, and all my Xbox games that I stored inside of this, I moved them into that. So no more Switch and Xbox games just all over the place in my room. I know you can't even see it, but trust me, it's very helpful. If I don't get in, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, we're here for Dalriada. I already did Castrum like 3 times this week. I think I did like 4 times this week. So, no sweat. I am totally okay with it. But yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is like the big one that I'm looking forward to. That's really it. Endwalker. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl now shares the same release date as Battlefield 2042, which in my mind is just like, okay, sure. Now I have a double reason to not get Battlefield 2042. Because 1, I don't think it'll run well on my computer, and 2, if BDSP actually has the national decks, I'll probably get it. But I already know the odds of that are slim to fucking none, so probably not going to get either of them that day. Yep, here we go. You're not gonna fucking deny me this. I'm taking my gold. Alarum. I wonder if that's Latin, or if it's just a really fancy way of saying alarm. It could be either. I don't remember. I haven't taken a Latin class in, jeez, man. Fucking over a decade. Things are honestly better for it. I hated it. I love the language, I hated learning it. I always say my worst subject was math. It kind of ends up being that my worst subject was languages, because I never really learned any language I studied. Ever. It just never happened. Alright, how much time do I have left? Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, and commence. That's hilarious. I have no clue what we're doing here. Hopefully that fate completes and I get credit for it. Oh, let me turn off my tank stance. I have no clue what I'm doing here. At all. Yeah, you like all the action? Oh yeah, you can't even see the enemies. Isn't it great? There's another one of those. You just get a whole bunch of idiots together. Can't even fucking see anything. My computer's been running really well lately, so I feel pretty good about things. Which is rare that I ever get to say that. Usually my computer runs like trash. But it's been handling some of this stuff lately pretty nicely. And I can stream at the same time. Like, imagine that shit. Oh, shit. Where are we supposed to stand? I can't even fucking see. Yeah, I had a feeling. So yeah, once we finish Fire Emblem, I don't actually know what I'll stream, honestly. Fire Emblem has been such a go-to stream game for like a year. I guess I'll have to find something new. I guess I'll either... I kind of want to do Tokyo Mirage, but since it's like a half Fire Emblem game... wait, what the fuck? Where are we getting knocked back to exactly? I have no fucking idea whatsoever. Okay. This one probably spawns a duel because I don't know. I feel like this one spawns a duel. There's a lot of AoEs to try to dodge. Well, this is one of those things where you just have so many people that the actual fate kind of becomes trivial. Okay, you have to kill one of those. Yep. Takes me back to Final Omega, where Final Omega had a whole mechanic where you had to kill one of his arms. That DPS check on that arm was so strict. I remember that. I remember a lot of wipes trying to kill the arm. The arm doesn't die fast enough. People aren't behind the arm. Like, I remember that. I look very fondly back on the final days of Stormblood as we enter the final days of Shadowbringers. I look very fondly back on a lot of it, you know? I know that's weird to say now, because back then there was so much stuff I was just not a fan of. Like, I watched the live letter that happened. What are we doing? Knock him back from here? I have no idea what we're doing. But yeah, like, I look back fondly on a lot of this stuff. You know how it is. It's just like, as time goes on. Because, like, Endwalker's going to change a lot about this game. They're completely redesigning Summoner and Monk from the ground up. Dalriada? What the fuck? No, okay. I actually know this one coming up. Where are we? They're completely redesigning Summoner, where you actually summon the summons. I should have done a stream of that thing, but... Oh, wait, hold on. Does this guy need res? Where is he? Alright, I think they got him. Yeah, okay. Like, they're actually going to have summoners summon, like, Garuda and Ifrit and Titan. You know, the usual ones from the main story. I kind of wish you could, you know, throw in stuff like Leviathan. I kind of like Leviathan and Ramuh better than most of those. Like, I just find Ramuh to be just cool. I like Centaur Ramuh, actually. Do I have that on my hotbar? Yes, I do. I actually like Centaur Ramuh pretty... It's a pretty cool mount. It's a bit smaller than I remember, but I guess I've just been riding Eden for too long. Let's go back to the high-level area. But oh well. He doesn't have top billing in this story. Ah, shit's done. Fuck it. Okay, whatever. Oh, I didn't even get invited to a group. I just realized. Oh, they have 2 caverns that look the same. Okay. Alright. No one invited me. I'll start inviting people myself. Okay, I guess I won't. I guess I won't. Alright. What the fuck is going on? Thank you. See, now everyone asks and they just bump off names. I can't fucking right-click fast enough. Someone, they must have a macro to quick invite people. Is this a healer? Nope. Is this a healer? Nope. Dude, like, this is the part where I would want to switch to healer, and the game doesn't let you. Like, look at this party formation. This is literally what a lot of my DR runs become. Is this person a healer? I hate that you can't click their fucking name. I really hate that you can't click their name. Shit drives me fucking insane. You have to actually click. Oh, you know why? Because it's hard. It's weird. Yeah, I can't. Fuck it. I don't even care. It's dumb. Yeah, no one wants to play healer in Bozja content. Imagine my fucking surprise. Like, actually. Imagine actually playing healer in Bozja content. That's the other thing I was going to say, is that Scholar is getting a movement boost upgrade, and the first thing I think to myself is, great, how is this going to break something somewhere? Because I've never seen a game where movement comes into play, like a movement speed increase, and it's either... It's usually a very strong ability, and I think that they're aware that giving movement increase to any class during combat potentially is very, very strong. But I hope it's not just like a weird band-aid fix. But I don't know. I still think that if Sage is anywhere near decent, not only are people just going to be attracted to it because it's the new game, but people might just jump ship from Scholar just because Scholar has just been increasingly, like, not fun to play. I think every Scholar main I know has switched off Scholar. Am I behind this? Yep. I mean, obviously that could be anecdotal, but I do think it says a lot about the state of Scholar. I personally plan to ditch Warrior once shit comes out. Like, a lot of classes, I'm just gonna get them to 90, and then I'm just pretty much not gonna play them, if I'm being completely honest with you. Where are we supposed to run? Hilarious. Why is everyone over there? I'm not sure if I'm missing something or not. Red Mage is looking pretty good. By the way, I did the thing again. Red Mage is looking pretty good. So that's why I'm like really... I'm excited to play some classes, and others I'm just kind of like, eh. We'll see. I mean, not like I play a lot of these classes anymore, really. I've just kind of only logged on to do Bozja and stuff just because. And even that hasn't been happening as frequently, you know, as before. I pretty much streamed, like, I want to say, like, 70% of my Eureka time, I streamed it. Except for Anemos. After Anemos, I mean. Just because. Because Eureka is kind of like this massive waste of time. Whereas Bozja is a lot more chill about stuff. I feel like you could safely waste more time in Bozja than anywhere else. But I don't think, I don't know, like, I kind of want to get my 10 DPS Valors, just because. that's still going to take me another 2 level ups of what I'm doing now, which isn't like, I'm sorry, 4 level ups. But that's not terrible. That's just like 80,000 metal. I'm sorry, 80 million metal. That's not terrible. It's just a lot, though. It's like a very big, heavy grind. Like, I've seen people with 10, 10, 10 across the board. So it's not, like, impossible to do. It's just definitely something I really wouldn't... I wouldn't feel bad if someone didn't feel up to that compared to everything else, you know? Oh, we are definitely waiting for Dalriada. This whole instance is Dalriada ready. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, the shield. The whole instance is just prepped for Dalriada. Usually it spawns pretty quickly. You don't wait too long once a new instance has shown up. They're pretty good about that. And then you just continuously do stuff with it over and over and over again. And every CE you do reduces the cooldown now and everything. It's good to know that, like, a lot of stuff that happened in Eureka just doesn't happen really anymore. Like things are getting progressively better and easier and make more sense. But you're definitely going to spend a lot of time waiting for stuff to happen. See, these are kind of like patience sinks, honestly. That's kind of fine. Now, do I expect anyone to clear this shit after it's not new anymore? Probably not. I think the same thing that happened to Eureka is going to happen again. That's why I'm trying to get all of my Bozja weapons done. DR Savage might see some play, obviously, but I'm trying to get all of my Bozja stuff done. Because, like, especially once, like, for the first couple of months that this is out, like, Endwalker, no one is coming back here. I can almost promise you that. Because they're going to be playing the new stuff. They're going to be farming the new primals. They're going to be collecting the gear, raiding the raids and stuff. Like, I just personally don't see that really happening. Which is fair enough. I mean, you know, it's at that point it'll be old content. Southern Front came out, what, like 5.2, I want to say? Like, it was 5.25 or something. Oh, jeez, this one again. Nice. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Right on schedule. Dude! Okay, I didn't hit these. Alright, cool. Dalriada. Boom. I guess I'll keep my bloodsucker on. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't really think anything else is gonna pop in the 6 minutes. Like, yeah, I guess, like that's the thing, though, is, like, if you want to level up, sitting in Zadnor is better, but, like, you're not going to get much variety of anything. But if you want to actually earn coins and do something, sitting in Southern Front is better, because you actually earn coins in Southern Front. I think that's the biggest problem with Zadnor, is that you don't earn coins. Like, those Bozjan bronze coins that you need for, like, basically everything, they don't fucking give you enough. It's awful. It's terrible. I went to horse therapy and donkey. What? Oh, this. Whatever. That's hilarious, though. That's what we call being on the ass end of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that's still going on, by the way. I forget when you first started telling me about it. Must have been earlier this year, like much earlier. It must have been like May or April. No, I think people are going to try to rush this one. Why? I don't know why people do this. Why would you do this? I don't understand why people choose to go into smaller ones. I don't know. You know that all the would-be Dalriada people are... I'm not going into Dalriada with 20 people. I'll fuck off. I'll do something else. Because you need 8 to go up top, and then you need more people to go bottom. By the way, thank you, YouTube Top Chat. I appreciate it. I go every other week to horse therapy. Oh, it's every other week. Okay, I thought it was every week. I guess that's a shitty day, one might even say. Fuck. But yeah, I don't know why people are... I never understood this. I guess the logic behind it is you'll kill this and then spill into this. But remember, you only got 5 minutes until this triggers. Like, within 5 minutes, we're going to be inside Dalriada. So that's why I'm kind of... I don't know. I guess people just think they're going to fucking speedrun that shit, and maybe they're right. But I'm not going into Dalriada with a suboptimal amount of people. That's just not gonna fucking happen. I refuse to waste my time and fucking wipe because people are gonna sit around and do smaller fates for some weird reason. I'm not doing that. I value my metal too fucking highly to do that shit. Because, like, yeah, Dalriada will take you 40 minutes, but in that 40 minutes you get, like, what is it, 3.6 million metal? Like, you're gonna get way more than the 275,000 that you're gonna get from doing what, like 5 fates? I don't know, you could do the math on that, right? That's like what? 3 million is at that point like 10 CEs, basically. Okay, now you see, you didn't need to bring these dudes over. Not making this very easy. Like, at all. Oh, thank you. Stop. Okay, it's just one now. Oh, boy. This is why I like Bloodsucker. Bloodsucker's really good. Bloodsucker's really fucking stupid. You'll live it down. It's fine. Worse shit's happened, literally. In New York, it's if you lived in New York, at some point a pigeon is gonna shit on you randomly, and it's actually going to ruin your day. It's happened to me. Right on my fucking coat. I was so annoyed because that was one of my good coats too. It wasn't like a fancy coat, it was just a coat I liked wearing often. And I'm like, great, I'm gonna remember right there is where it just dropped. It was like fucking, I thought it was like air conditioner fluid or something. Just fucking plooped right down on my fucking jacket, like right above the left breast, basically. Are we going in? Good God, I hope they get out of that shit. I do not want to be here for that long. This is miserable. I just want to get the fuck out of here. Any chance we could do this? I really hope they get out of that. I really do not like doing these things without like 40 some people. 40 people is like the minimum to not have a shit time. Like, you could do 36 if and around that if people are decent, but you know, like, when you come to one of these places, you want to do like big raids. You want to have more than the usual 24. We could probably kill this, maybe. Yeah, they kind of get rid of that dude very fast. I soloed this fate, actually. When you put on Bloodsucker as a tank, you could really just start soloing things. It might be more annoying than it needs to be. Well, who cares? Alright, let me make sure I have enough time to do this. Lord knows I'm not missing Dalriada. Yeah, all we have to do is kill Famfred. That's the engagement. Okay, we got time. Maybe they got into it, actually. No. We got 23 fucking people in it. Whatever. Fuck me. I'll just do it. I have a bot named Gad in here. Ban. Because you're a meme lord, I'm gonna ban you instead. How about that? We're not gonna get any more participants. Why am I here, dude? I should just leave now. Why am I here? Yeah, I'm getting the fuck no. Ah. Whatever. Fuck it. I'll give it a go. I hate this. I hate this more than you actually know. Because they're gonna send 8 people up. Like, we had a whole instance and no one came in here. It's awful. I just want to die, dude. We're gonna wipe. We're not clearing this. I'm gonna be very negative about this. I've been here 1,000 times. I can never get a good Dollarata run on after Tuesday. I'm moving these streams to fucking Tuesday if I actually stream it, because this is gonna be a waste of time. Yeah, we have less than half of who we need. Okay, sure. This will be fun. This is fucking miserable. Anthony, stop being fucking weird. I'm serious. Okay. Oh boy, this will be fun. Because you don't need 8 people when you have this few people on bottom, because what ends up happening is that they're going to clear top very fast, because top is designed for 8 people. Bottom is designed for 40 fucking people. It's ridiculous. Am I tanking this? I guess I am. $40 fucking people. Alright, let's do it. Kill me. This is not the part I'm afraid of. I'm afraid when the birds come out. That's the part I'm afraid of. I don't care about the fucking Blackburn. Should do the near raid, actually. I haven't done the near raid since the last time I streamed the near raid. That to me is actually hilarious. Like, I just have no reason to do it. I have all the upgrade materials I need. It's actually pretty funny. Back unseen. Oh, fuck off. You can get really bad combos for that. I'm not really surprised. I should not have up people. Whatever. I actually don't know if this boss does a tank buster. Is this it? No. Okay. It's the birds, I'm telling you. We are in a DPS race that we're losing. Because people die to the bird knockback. Even I don't really kind of know the full bird knockback. I just kind of mitigate through it. But yeah, they're cutting fell cleaves. They're making it so warrior, it looks like, only has 4 fell cleaves. So I'm probably not playing warrior. I'm probably done cheesing with home gang too, unless it like distinctly makes my life easier. My life in particular, by the way, not the life of anyone else I'm going to be raiding with. I'm changing the way I play this game, because I did not get to play Gunbreaker almost at all this tier, which kind of makes me really sad. Even though my clear of E12 was on Gunbreaker, I'm really fucking sad. I just did not get to play the class I wanted to play. Like, I'm a Gunbreaker main, and I was a Gunbreaker main for 2 of the 3 raid tiers, but it's like this raid tier in particular was just really heinous with how much shit was like warrior centric if you wanted to use home gang cheese. Like, pretty much every fight this tier is easier if you have a warrior. Like, you could just get away with more shit, and I'm not catering to that anymore. I actually want to play the class I want to play. Like, I think that's a pretty soft knockback. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Nice. Oh, that's fun. Dude, I fucking love Bloodsucker so much. There are definitely some clowns that they're trolling with some of these Bozja abilities, man. They're fucking trolling. All right, here we go. Now it's actually the fun time. Oh, he's not dead? What the fuck? I don't know when this guy took aggro from me. Waiting for the fucking birds to show up, dude. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yay! I have no clue how to tank the birds. Is this away? Oh, fuck. You go to the side with the slow orb, yeah. Okay, good. And then you get away from the side with the slow orb, yes. I mean, at least we have so few people we're getting echo. That actually does help, because that means people have more health than they should have. So, like, that's actually, like, pretty decent. Like, we won't get completely rolled. That sweet spot is anything from 24 to, like, 42. Or, I'm sorry, 24 to, like, 36. That's the trouble spot. That's the spot that I usually have, like, the most trouble with. Technically, aren't we doing this? I wasn't paying attention at all. Yes, okay. Do they have to be tanked separately? I have no fucking idea. I actually genuinely don't know. I'll admit, I have no fucking idea. And I guess I'm just not going to know either. I guess you tank them together. Oh well, it's too late now. I already fucked up. I might as well commit to my fuck up. Alright, never mind. We're fine. This is actually a very competent group. I take it back. Yeah, cool. That was actually a pretty successful run, I don't think anyone died. Yeah, no one died. That was, like, basically flawless. Alright. Well, I really hope, like, the next exploration foray is some other place that's really cool. Like, I'm kind of hoping for some place like Evilise. Just keep throwing them out over here. Like, I think they're pretty fun, right? Like Kugan, like Eureka's somewhere around Kugane or some shit. And they keep mentioning that you're gonna do something in Evilise. So I'm kind of like, okay, well at some point you gotta handle it, right? Like, I don't know if it's gonna tie into the next raid tier or what's gonna go on, because you distinctly like shake Fran's hand and it's like a promise that you'll do something for her eventually. And since Fran keeps fucking showing up, at some point you gotta do something with her. This is taking a while. I mean, even with the Echo, you're not gonna go super fast anyway. Actually, I didn't do DR at all this week, mind you. Like, at all. Because I still have the quest and it's not checked. Oh shit, that's not gonna be good. Oops, I should have taken care of this. Where's my Trillium? At least everyone in my party is 25. Like, we all got like raise over what? He has 9, they have 0, 4, and 0. Okay, never mind. The rays do make a big difference. I don't need to tell you that plus 50% is a pretty good multiplier to have, just in general. Oh, oops. My bad, buddy. I forgot I've been forgetting I even have tank stance on half the time. Jesus, look at that inner chaos, dude. Look at that shit. 110k. And that's only under Bloodsucker. I could probably do like 120k almost. Okay. When I was doing this last time, we had to turn into jellies. Someone said I like the jelly part because it makes me feel so submissive and breedable. And in my mind, I was like, what the fuck? What am I even playing anymore? Whee! That shit was crazy. That was such a good run. That was one of the best runs I ever had of Dalriata, too. I was laughing my ass off. What the hell is this again? AoEs? Dude, the people on this game are wild. They're wild fucking animals, dude. The ERP community on this game is light years ahead of Warcraft, by far. Okay, good. I didn't even check upheaval before I started Inner Chaos. Oh yeah, upheaval will no longer cost beast gauge. That's something that they're changing. Look how he just gives you a fucking big boot. He calls it quits. There's your tank buster. $101. Bro, what are these hits? I'm gonna take this. I went the wrong way. Oops. Oh no. Super hentai tentacle stuff. I don't even want to know what they were thinking. I just was laughing so hard in the moment. I actually have a screenshot of it. I could post it in the Discord. Oh shit, I was not paying attention at all. Okay, good thing it was about face. Yeah, I have a screen. I take screenshots of all the weird shit that happens in my Final Fantasy runs. I actually kind of want to make it into a stream thumbnail. I took one look. I was like, "What did this dude just say? What?" I'm like, "What, dude?" At least it was something good and funny. I've had legit actual shitters in my Final Fantasy runs, and I've said to myself, you know what? I wish I was anywhere but here at this exact moment. What's Ghastly Aura? I don't even remember. Oh, fuck. Well, good thing I didn't enter Chaos, because he's about to do Fleshy Necromash. Yeah. Oh, shit. Thank you. It is possible to avoid this, by the way, if you don't want to turn into a blob. Technically, that would be peak... Wait, did I not get flattened? Oh, shit, I just did it. It's possible, but he has to not target you, and it's a pretty generous target for him. By the way, I love the Final Fantasy XII music for this. It's so good. Final Fantasy XII has, like, in my opinion, one of the best soundtracks in the series. Like, I think I like it better than 4's soundtrack. There's always good songs in a Final Fantasy game. Like, The Extreme in Final Fantasy VIII is a song I really like. I liked it before it became the Final Fight theme for this tier, because this tier is all Final Fantasy VIII themed. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like the final fight of this tier. It's really fun. Like, this tier has good fights. They're just very obnoxious if you don't want to wipe. Like, they have very, very anal mechanics. Like, one person being dead will pretty much kill the group at almost any part of Eden Promise Part 1. I have had so many people die in Ice in Shiva, and so many people dead for Titan. The only people who can die in Lions are the melee baiters, I should say, after they've baited the lion. Once they baited the lion, they could fucking die. No one cares. That's actually what happened on my clear. Is I was fucked up, dude. I was at that point. I had raided for hours. I was just like, fuck. I don't even know what's going on. So in my head, with my static, I go north. The pug strat I was running had me go south because I was actually off tank. It was a mess. This tier, I was main tank pretty much the whole time. Oh shit! I might have to actually type this. Hope we have enough people going down each hallway. Like, what the fuck? I'm doing this shit on Tuesday. And I keep saying... I did Castrum on Tuesday, by the way. I actually did do Castrum on Tuesday. I did it 3 times on Tuesday. Early in the morning Castrum is, like, actually the best time to do Castrum. So, like, I don't know if I could even stream at fucking 10 in the morning, but maybe if I could, that would be, like, the best time to do it, surprisingly. You would think, like, Friday evening when everyone's off from work and everyone's home and everyone's having a good time. Nope. Oh, oops. I thought that would just do damage, whatever. Really unfortunate. Oh, good lord. I'm in my inner release. Oh, Jesus. But yeah. There's a lot of good stuff going on. I think that Endwalker's got the right idea with a lot of stuff. There was a couple of things I wasn't a fan of, like they're getting rid of all the dots on... Oh, nice. Very nice. They're getting rid of all the dots on Summoner, which is one thing because they're reworking it. So they're also getting rid of Shadowfang, which makes me kind of sad because Shadowfang is a really cool animation. I really like it, and they're just, once again, just taking it out back. And I just feel really bad because I'm like, that's a cool part of the rotation, and it's just gone now because I guess they really want to move this game away from dot-based gameplay, and I really don't understand why. Like, in my opinion, one of the most fun classes to play in World of Warcraft was Affliction Warlock. I actually played Demonology more, but you get my idea. Well, back in the old days of playing Warlock and WoW, what was the Demonology build? I was working towards it on Burning Crusade Classic. just sucks. Like, you want to play a dot-based class, and like the only one that's really left untouched is fucking Bard. Oh yeah, I'm really excited to play Bard. How did you know? But anyway, it's whatever. I gotta find a new game to stream, because we're gonna finish Fire Emblem soon. I kind of want to do 2 sessions this week, just so that way I can make up for progress. Is this everyone? Jesus, there's like no one in here. It's crazy. Nope. My boss. You can tank Dewan. Oh, fuck. He is a tank buster too? Are you serious? Barely. It's fine. We stream Final Fantasy X or something? I did a playthrough on 10. I'm not like a big fan of 10. We could do 12. Oh yeah, we could do 12 if that's a good compromise. I'm not gonna like 100% it or go nuts or anything, but I'll play it through. I haven't played it since I played the Zodiac Age when that was new, and I did buy it for Series X, so I might as well play it, right? And I'm also gonna probably play Mass Effect as well, because I've been putting that fucking stream off for literal months at this point, so I'll probably play that at some point as well. Yeah, because I like 12 better than 10. 10 is too much of a fucking love story. I can't do it. It's too weird. It's too memey. Worst of all, it feels linear as fuck to me. Like, I can't have linear Final Fantasies. I just feel like it's weird. I like Final Fantasies where you can explore, you can go around, you can free roam. That's why, like, 15 is such a good start, because 15 is fucking dope at the beginning. You play Final Fantasy 15 at the start, it's like, damn, this shit should never end. Then you actually play the story, it's like, damn, where did the fucking game go? I'm not getting into the 15 rant that I always like to do, but it's like, you know, it's like a fucking completely different game at that point. I'm pulling him away, I'm pulling him away, get him away. Watch, he's gonna teleport. He's gotta move. I'm gonna lose my fell cleave. Piece of shit. Oh, I got it. Dude, do you see the fucking haste? There you go, and out. Go right in this corner. And it's only in the later games in the Ivalice series where they actually, like, explore any amount of a love interest between Vaughn and Pinello. Which is, I guess, fine, because it's not the focus of the game, so it feels natural. And look, I know Final Fantasy has love themes, but geez, like, one of the biggest parts of... Look, someone's gonna say Final Fantasy IV was definitely a love story, and I'm gonna feel like, yeah, I'm kind of a hypocrite. I just kind of like Cecil and Rosa's romance way more than Yuna and Laugh Boy, Titus. I just like Cecil and Rosa way harder. Also because I just kind of, I'm kind of biased. The art of Final Fantasy IV is, like, really good. Oh, hold on. Oh, I fucked up. I'm right in the way. Yeah, I knew it. It's not the end of the world. It's fine. Echo is fucking game-breaking. It's because I wasn't on him when he jumped. I'm used to being, like, directly on them when they jump. He's gonna jump over here, are you fucking serious? Come on, bro. I Ironically enough, 13 doesn't really have much of it. Okay, here's what I gotta do. I want to play Lightning Returns again. I want to play the shit out of Lightning Returns. So what I'm going to do is I got to move all my 360 save data over into the cloud. So I'm probably going to sub... I should really just sub to Xbox Live this month. And just get it over and done with. I'm trying to think if there's any Xbox games I'd want to play online. That's the thing, though. Because that would be, like, the perfect excuse to do it. But, like, there's not really any Xbox Online games I'd want to play. All the games I would want to play have been dead for years. Like, if the servers are even, like, not deceased, these games have literally been dead for years. We could, like, boot up, like, Black Ops 2. Maybe I could, you know, maybe you can't find a game lobby or something, but maybe I could at least find my save data, you know? That would be kind of cool. Yep, that's why I'm out here. Alright, he's gonna come to me. But yeah, I haven't played Lightning Returns since the end of the playthrough, because it ended pretty discreetly. It ended pretty, you know, it was a finale. It was done, it was done. That was it. Like, what more could they really do to it, you know? There was no DLC, not that there needed to be. I think not having DLC for it was the right call. Like, so I just chilled. I'm like, alright, cool. That was it. It was a fun experience. At the time, it was my longest playthrough ever. So, like, there wasn't even anything really for me to complain about. It was a great playthrough. In my opinion, it's one of my best playthroughs. Without, obviously, going back and rewatching it. I think that 7 years ago, that was actual fucking gold. I loved it. It was really enjoyable. After not enjoying the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy really at all, it was fun to have it end on a unique game note. Like, you don't get a lot of games that are like Majora's Mask and have like actual real-time elements where like things you do impact how the game is played. And unlike a lot of other games, you don't get to restart. Like, you played through to the end. There's a surprising amount of risk inherent to a game like that, and it's actually pretty fun. Where'd he go? Shit. 2. Where's 1? Oh, fuck me. We're gonna have to run around the long way. Well, we're about to kill Dewan. Alright, ready? I love this shit. This is kinda fucked up. You saw the crazy turn you had to do for that? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Dude, having Echo is ridiculous here. I should play those Final Fantasy digital remasters, by the way, on Steam. When it's on sale again, I'll buy it. I didn't have the money when it was on sale, and now that I have the money, it's not on sale, I don't think, so I'll buy it eventually. I love this song. Why does Final Fantasy have so much good music, man? Nope. There's a chance to get, someone's thing from that. Okay. I don't even need these anymore. I wish you could break down some of these into other... I say this every stream, it's annoying. I'm already annoyed at myself for even bringing it up. I'm trying not to be a broken record anymore. That's actually hard, trust me. What are we going to do for an hour after I'm done here? Because I don't even know if I want to sit through DR tonight. I might do 2 DR runs tomorrow. I don't even know. I'm going to just fuck around. Feel bad that, like, everything about Shadowbringers is coming to an end. Like, actually, like, I feel a certain type of way about it. It's not necessarily bad. It's just sad, you know? So many... I would say that if Stormblood taught me to run, Shadowbringers was what was like a marathon for me almost. Or if you want to say like Heavensward was me learning to walk, Shadowbringers was learning how to jog. This was like the first time I actually ran. I did a lot of stuff in Shadowbringers, and I'm going to be very sad when it's gone, honestly. I also haven't played Final Fantasy X since I did the playthrough. I don't know if you've seen that playthrough. I did it a long time ago. That was around the same time I did Symphonia. So at some point I will do Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, and what's the other one called? Final Fantasy 10-2. At some point, okay, you can tank it. At some point I'll do that. Who's Lumina Weber? Who the fuck is that? Fucking take the boss. I don't know who's tanking this shit. I don't want a healer to die in this fight of all fucking fights. Oh shit, no. Reprising this. That was probably late. It doesn't really matter. It definitely doesn't matter with Echo. Like, as long as people don't die, we won't have a problem here. So, and we haven't had a problem yet. So, I'm very cynical about a lot of content in this. And it turns out this was like the... See, now this is the one run where, like, everything goes right. We don't have any problems. And all of my teammates are, like, really, really competent. Red... I'm sorry, what the fuck? I didn't read it. Red to green to blue to yellow. Okay. Get that? Yep. Okay, red to green. You can just stand here. Yeah, walk out. Eye level. Like, I thought about making a video, giving my thoughts on, like, the Endwalker live letter and all the job actions, and I kind of decided against it. Mostly for the reason that there's not really much that I could really add to it, honestly. I think, like, there's only, like, little tidbits here and there that, I could really even say anything about. A lot of it is quality of life changes, which are never a bad idea, so, like, I'm totally for those. But, like, for the most part, there's not really too much for me to really say. Like, I feel like I've pretty... distinctly established what I like. I don't really even think there's that much that needs to be changed about the average class in this game. Like, I feel like once you get to a certain point in an MMO, you can't just keep adding more moves without completely changing the class and its identity. Like, basically redesigning the class over and over and over again. And fundamentally, why would you want to do that? If something works, why would you break it? Just leave it. For real. Like, if something works, then just fucking leave it. And I think that that's the right ideology. It just unfortunately means that with a lot of MMOs, there's only so much that you can really do for them. I just feel bad that a lot of moves that have been around for so long are just going to go away. Like, I'm really kind of sad about Shadowfang. Shadowfang and the dots and all that shit. Please stop. He didn't die. That's the fucking hilarious part. Okay, he jumps here, by the way. The reason he survived is literally Echo. I gotta set up all the stuff. There you go. Come on. Break. Break, damn it. Come on. Like, what is this bullshit? Okay, nice. Everyone broke something. I'm gonna definitely do some streams where I level, like, a bunch of stuff. That's probably gonna be, like, my main thing for late November, early December. So, like, pretty much by that point, I want to have, like, everything more or less done. What was it? Red to green Green to blue to yellow. Okay. Red, green, blue, yellow. Okay. Alright. Because I can tell you right now that even if I do get BDSP, pretty much the only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to play it for like, what is it, the 4 days or something? When does BDSP even come out? I don't even fucking remember. Because I know Endwalker starts on the 19th, so whatever the time between that is that's the only time that I'll probably even consider playing BDSP, because I'm way more interested in Endwalker than playing remakes of fucking Pokemon games I played when I was 10. 11, sorry, I was 11. I think, right? Yeah. Well, BDSP came out in 2009. I remember that because that was like one of the first times I went to GameStop on my own. When I was like fucking 14 or some shit, because I didn't really go to GameStop that much when I was younger. So I was like, alright, I'll just swing by after school and pick it up. No, that's a lie, actually. I used to swing by GameStop after school a lot when I wasn't supposed to. But all I would do is like browse like really shitty DS games. I hated this era. All I would do is like look for really shitty DS games to play. It was really terrible. Like, it wasn't really worth it. Like, I remember buying the fucking Naruto Ninja Council games. The shitty sequels. Not even the original fresh Naruto games. The shitty sequels. All those weird DS games. So like whenever I talk about all those weird DS games I used to play and fucking hate, this was the era where I would go fucking buy them, and I hated all of it. It was terrible. I would just go out and say, well, it's easy for me to sneak a DS game back home, so I'll just fucking buy a DS game. Because at this point, I didn't really have any home consoles. Oh, fuck, hold on, I gotta... There you go, got it. Got it. That's like the one tight part of the fight. You gotta be careful with that as a tank, because you could accidentally literally beam down the fucking center. I don't want to do that. I actually shouldn't even be over here anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so like that whole era of, oh, you know, I talk about like Mario Hoops 3-on-3 and shit like that. Mario Kart DS. Yeah, I was a big DS gamer at that point in time. And I was like, well, you know, fuck it. It was terrible. I don't miss that time at all. Like, I actually don't. I bought so many trashy shovelware games that I literally would come to hate over the next couple of years. Damn, we got good people here. Yeah, we're still good. Dude, am I raiding with a fucking static or something? Why? Wait, what happened? Oh, they stacked that thing over there. I was like, wait, what? Bro, this is like one of the smoothest runs of Dalriada I've ever had, and we had 22 people. Look, I'm going to be mad about this for eternity, because I'm going to join another one that has 22 people, and it's going to be a shit fest. Okay. I know I could have attacked sooner. I took a mental break. What do you want me to say? Sometimes you gotta chill out and relax, dude. And we're good. Echo actually makes this one more tolerable, believe it or not. Well, there you have it. Easy. Cool. When was Acceleration Bomb used in Savage? Probably some Savage tier, probably some Alexander stuff. You know how it is. Well, there you have it. Dalriada delivered in 1 hour or less. Feels pretty good, honestly. I'm not turning that in for that. Nope. Wait, no, I should have done that. Oh, great. Now I have all these Mithril coins I don't need. Never mind. That was a mistake. Well, I don't think there's anything else for me to really do. Let's peace out. nicely. That was smooth. That was chill. Dude didn't even die to the tank buster beam. Today was a good day. Let's see. Do I need to talk to you? Whatever. Let's see. I'm gonna get a bunch of fucking magic prisms. Ooh, I got something good. What was it? Shark Sucker class insubmersible. Warning, do not immerse. Okay, well, there you go. Sure. It was all worth it. I'm getting rid of the rest of this garbage. I don't care about this. I guess we could sit around and see if the other thing pops. It probably won't. I don't know if I want to sit through DR today. DR is kind of a very unique, fun time. When you do the same boss fight over and over and over again, and I have like another 30 runs of it, it's a little bit demoralizing, I won't lie. But if I do like multiple Castrum runs a day, like I'll be fine. So like that's why I'm not really too worried, because if I do multiple Castrum runs, I'll be fine. But I don't even know if I want to sit through DR, or I'm sorry, another Castrum or any long form content right now. Yeah, with Paladin they're adding a whole bunch of, I guess I'll give my thoughts on the live letter. Are they in it? Yep. Alright, so I'll give my thoughts on the live letter, and then that'll be that, I guess. Since they showed off a lot of good stuff. Lucky for me, I have an open thing for the live letter, right. Uh-oh, if I open this, what is it going to bring up? I really should just move over to fucking Firefox, honestly. Firefox has been so reliable for me over the years, like I might as well just fucking use it at this point. I have a podcast that's been in the works for like a month at this point. Where is it? Oh no, where'd I put it? Oh no, open Discord. Here it is. Alright, let me open studio mode. Take a nice hit on my CPU. There you go, okay. This will be fine. Alright, welcome to Reddit. I probably should resize it so it doesn't look so fucking weird. There you go. Okay, click to see spoilers. Boom. Below are notes taken from the Final Fantasy XIV Letter from the Producer Live Part 66 announced on the 9th, September 17th, 2021. So they showed off the new Endwalker login screen, which we will now open. Fucking lit. The moon, obviously front and center here. It's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love this. Imagine logging into this every day. Now that's a W right there. This is one of the cooler ones they've had. I love it. And you can see the chat over there on the side losing their shit. That's one of the cooler things that they've had in a while. I personally love that one a lot. They will cover dude. Okay, anyway. They are building upon 5.0. As I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Most retimers will be adjusted to be 60 or 120, but not all. Using defense buffs at optimal times grant greater benefits. This is kind of vague. I don't know exactly what they mean by this. Like, the idea of using a defensive buff kind of implies you're using it when it has the greatest effect. I don't know if they're saying, like, if you tank bust or something. Like, what greater benefits actually means is ambiguous. This is literally, like, the most vague statement I think I've ever seen. So whatever it is, we'll just wait and see what happens. I'm not really too worried about it. Range attacks will no longer break combos, so if you use Tomahawk or Shield Lob or Unmend or what's the lightning shot or Piercing Talon or whatever the other ones are, the Ninja Throne Daggers and Samurai's NP, it will no longer break your melee combo. So, like, if you need to step out for, like, one GCD, it's now actually better for you to step out and throw your NP, throw whatever, and then step back in and continue hitting. This is a massive quality of life change. Years ago, we would have never even conceived of a thing like this. This is basically have to do with calculations and numbers. It's not that big of a deal. It was a lot of explanation. They like to be open about it, which is nice. Nice of them, by the way. They like to be open about stuff, which is really cool on their part. Feint will now reduce both physical and magic, but it will do more physical reduction. It's also not... it does, like, weird percentages to, like, the boss's mind and strength. I think now it just reduces physical damage dealt. Range attacks, like they said, no longer break combos. It's the same thing for both of them. Same thing for physical magic. And party-wide defensive skills will now be 90 seconds for ranged physical. Addo will do the same as Feint, but more for magic. Healers will have a single target buffs. And then this is something that already exists on Astrologian, but now it's going to be uniform across the board. So healers will be able to DPS and weave spells, which is a big step. And also, healer LB3 AoE range will be increased to 50. So if someone's over here and you're over here, they'll be able to get you. It's just making your life a little bit easier. Now, there's a whole big video I recommend you watch. I'm not going to get into it here, because we would be here literally for like an hour, and I do not want to be here for an hour. I feel like there's not really much for me to add other than oohs and ahs. So, as you can see here, they got everything listed out. All of this is subject to change. Some changes here are not mentioned in the live letter slides, but noted by Yoshi P. the job actions. Yeah. So Disembowel is now going to be a part of the AoE rotation. I've been waiting for this forever. Yeah, not much to say there. And actually, this is also the same with Warrior. You will now be able to get Storm's Eye by doing your AoE combo. And I think also on Samurai, same thing as well. So, Blood of the Dragon is now a trait, which, again, Black Mage has the same effect, where Enochian is now a trait. They're kind of removing all the extra buttons. I mean, I'm a little about it. So you don't have to worry about keeping up Blood of the Dragon. They're making, I guess, the game more action-oriented, as opposed to keeping up buffs and debuffs. But they're still keeping, like, you know, offensive buffs. But things that are, like, passive abilities, you'll no longer have to worry about, I guess. So I guess what will happen is whenever you do Wheeling Thrust or Sharper Fang and Claw, it'll just automatically boost your gauge. I don't know how that changes the Dragoon rotation. Probably won't start jumping until after your 5th GCD at this point. I don't know. I could be wrong. I actually didn't know about this until I just read it. Spine Shatter Dive now has 2 charges, so Dragoons can save one for gap closers, much like when the tanks all got 2 charges. Same thing here. So if you need to use it for DPS, you can blow 1 charge and then keep 1 for movement. Lance Charge 60, Battle Litany 120. I don't know what they're at now. Add an additional action at the end of main combo rotation. Yeah, they kind of showed it off, especially for the AoE. They have an AoE finisher. And at the end of Gear Skogul, there's a new move as well. Upheaval and Onslaught no longer drain the Beast Gauge. You now have 3 charges of Onslaught. And added a new action following Inner Release, but it looks like Inner Release does not last 10 seconds anymore. I haven't gone back and, like, meticulously timed it or anything, but it looks like it lasts for less. Now, I don't know how, obviously, they'll, whatever, I just kind of like my 5 cleaves. I mean, you've seen most of my footage I've produced out of this game has been me playing Warrior or Gunbreaker. It is what it is. It was doomed to end someday, right? I played Warrior for 3 fucking expansions at this point. Added new action after Scorch. Verholy, Verflare, and Scorch are changed to AoEs and now part of the AoE rotation, which will be very helpful for Red Mage to not feel so monotonous in dungeons. Added a party-wide defensive enhancement for Red Mage, which is nice because they're now the only caster that has something like this. And reduced mana costs, probably to compensate for a lot of this. Yeah, there wasn't really much to say about Scholar. They have an ability to increase party movement speed. This is either going to be very broken and very helpful for orange parsers, or it's not going to do much. It's one of those things where upping movement speed will allow you to maybe get an extra GCD and step out fast. It won't stack with sprint, they already confirmed that, but having an additional sprint like this could lead to some weird strategies, possibly. I don't want to guarantee anything because I don't know the fights that are coming, but it could happen. So I guess that's okay, but I'll just hold it at that. Salted Earth is now no longer something you need to macro. It's now just automatically placed at your feet, which is a big deal because, you know, most Dark Knight players who play Dark Knight, which is, I just crossed my fucking lines. Most Dark Knight players who play Dark Knight, most people who play Dark Knight use a macro. Simulacrum, Living Shadow, in other words, gains a new action. There's now a new single target defense buff, and every tank also had the gap closer extended by 5 yalms. So it's now 20 instead of 15. Delirium reduced to 60, but I don't know if it lasts the same amount of time. I could be wrong. Imagine if Warrior had its fucking Fell Cleave time reduced and Dark Knight did not. Imagine that shit. Like, imagine how fucked up that would be, man. Dancer now shares the buffs, blah blah blah. There's new actions after you do this. One of them looks like a heal action for improvisation. Technical finish, like you throw a phoenix at them and stuff. There's some cool stuff. Reassembled now has 2 charges and it appears to alter the move as well. It seems like if you do Reassembled into Spread Shot, it does like a shotgun blast. Automaton Queen is, you know, they added like some extra shit for it, which is kind of nice. And Chainsaw for Machinist. Now, here's the big one. Savage Claw and Wicked Talon will now automatically swap as long as you have the buff for, from Gnashing Fang. So you don't have to put these 3 across the entire Gunbreaker hotbar or anything like that. Those days are done. Thank you. There's also a new move where you do like an X underneath you. So I'm not sure what that is. It appears to take 2 cartridges. And as you can see, you can now have 3 cartridges, which is pretty nice. You can also continue after Burst Strike, which is kind of cool. Bard is kind of more like Astrologian now. You sing 3 songs, and when you get 3 songs, you can, I guess, use a new move, and it'll let you spread that ability around to everyone. There's new moves that you can do while under it, apparently. I don't know if they have to be under it, or he just used it while it was up. Wanderer's Minuet adjusted to match 120 seconds, and song durations increased to 45. Astrologians now have Lord and Lady, and it appears they've changed Lord and Lady as well. Lord and Lady are not exactly the same as they are now, which is that you take a card and you transfer it. Now it's back to the old system, I guess. I forget when it was like that. I think you had to Minor Arcana and then Lord or Lady. It was like you stored it, so you have an additional card for Lord or Lady. There's no more Diurnal and Nocturnal, as we all saw coming. Heals will have the Diurnal Sex stuff built in, which is kind of sad, but oh well. Divination has changed. I guess we're done with like using Divination to buff party damage, which is weird to me. But I guess that's where we're at right now. Let's see here. Did I do White Mage? No, I fucking scrolled down way too far. Holy shit. Jinpu and Shifu are now combo. Add a new action. Yeah, it's another big hit. That's really all you need to know. Tsubame Gaeshi and Meikyo Shishui now have 2 charges, and Third Eye grants 10 Kenki. There's a new thing. You could summon a bell on the floor, and it heals. It does something weird. Like, we'll have more once the media tour comes out. That's why I'm not really like sitting too much on any of this. They finally got rid of fucking Fluid Aura. Finally. And Benison will now have 2 charges, and there's a new Holy. There's also a couple other moves that White Mage showed off that appear to be new. There's now other moves for like Dotun and Raitun. So now that you can get Hutun by doing an attack, which is interesting. It's probably like for an easy way. Yeah, it's an easy way for you to keep up Hutun if you don't want to like hard cast it or anything like that. And if you're not going to make it, I guess, to Armor Crush. Shadowfang is removed, which is really tragic because I really like the way it looks. And Raitun has like a gap closer now and stuff like that, so we'll see what that is. Ice and Fire, he just kind of throws this out. It seems like it's like an addition to the gauge now where you can use it. I'm not really sure what triggers it. It's basically like it's a big hit. It seems like Black Mage is getting another big hit, kind of like the way Samurai is also getting a much bigger swipe that they can do. So that's kind of cool. Sharp Cast has 2 charges. Fire 4 and Blizzard 5 I'm sorry, Fire 5 and Blizzard 5 coming in, and Enochian is automatically there, as you can see, so there's no need to keep up Enochian. It's completely in the background, as long as you don't have to worry about dropping Enochian but maintaining Astral Fire and Umbral Ice or anything like that anymore. I guess partly... No, that doesn't even happen anymore, does it? I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, because they made the timers the same. Sage is a barrier healer, as we all know. Attacks enemies and heals party members simultaneously. Uses unique resources. Sages, like, kind of have to dark arts their heals in order to give them more stuff, so that'll be kind of interesting, I think. The gauges are looking pretty wild for it, though, so we'll see. Because Monk doesn't have anything, they've lowered the level for chakras, which is kind of nice. Perfect Balance allows you to do, like, combos kind of similar to Final Fantasy VI, which I think is, like, a really, really touching way to, like, give a big throwback to Final Fantasy VI. Shoulder tackle removed, you could just use instant transmission now, and True Strike and Twin Snakes are no longer positionals. Summoner now actually summons, which a lot of people were waiting for. You I think your Eggy turns into one, so you pretty much have carbuncles out at all times. No more dot action, so Try Disaster, Bane, Miasma and Bio 3 are all gone, which kind of makes me sad. And they merged Dreadworm Trance with Demi Bahamut, and now, yeah, Phoenix kind of already had that built in anyway. So, yeah. Reaper, what I liked about Reaper is that Reaper gives you the ability to teleport forward and backwards, which I think is, like, really cool. You could use it both forward and backwards, and then pull yourself back to it, which is really cool. That's about it. You can now have raid finders for pure healers and barrier healers. They have now split it. Players who have right to receive weekly reward computation. Okay. Oh, this is actually good, by the way. No more shitters are gonna join your party, and then you'll fucking not get all the stuff. And they will no longer show you parties you cannot join due to one player per job, which I'm not a huge fan of, because I'm the kind of guy I have a bunch of jobs up. But whatever, it's fine. Hopefully you can toggle that off. Duty rewards adjustments. So basically, they're going back to all the old raids. They're making it so they drop coffers, as well as pages, and as well as gear. So that way you're able to just go in and say, I want the gloves. And you don't have to wait for the gloves to drop, nor do 8 runs. This is nice, because if you're only there for a couple of things, you could just pop in, help some people, maybe do like 5 runs, not care about pages, get what you want, because everyone gets it and leaves. Conditional procs can now be separated from enhancements, so things like Thundercloud and Firestarter, which are chance-based buffs that you can get, can now be displayed separately from, like, ley lines and mana ward. That was the example they gave, which is pretty nice. Ground target functionality, health bars will remain displayed even when incapacitated. Unreal Trials removed, belts getting removed, rebalancing everything. Materia is being done down to 1 to 5. Yikes. Enhanced Echo. Experience numbers have been squished. You only earn experience from dungeon bosses, so I think in some dungeons, my friend gave the example of Dismail Darkhold, you actually earn more experience from apparently running the first part and then leaving. So now you just earn it from bosses, which is effectively no change if you don't cheese it. Certain items can no longer be high quality, like gathering mats, enemy drops, token exchange mats, and non-craftable mats. And yeah, as you can see, okay. Teleportation, basically the way they showed is that if you want to teleport to like Kugane from Costa del Sol, it will now cost like 1,200, which I'm not a fan of. And the reason they gave was kind of bad. I won't even lie. The way they described it is that when you kill stuff in the overworld, you get money. So because of that, they want to make sure that there's a way for money to leave the system, and you're not just gaining money, gaining money, gaining money. But in my opinion, that's kind of a weak reason, because no one farms overworld mobs in this game to get shit. Like, that's something that they did in WoW. Like, it's very... Unless you're looking for specific drops, I guess, to hit up on the market board, nobody does that. Like, you're not getting significant money from doing things in the overworld. I think a better example would have been, like, doing roulettes, because roulettes actually pay you a pretty decent amount. You get like 11,000 or 6,000 or 10,000, and if you do all your roulettes in a day, I think you get something like 100,000 or it's some really like decent amount. Oh, by the way, I just noticed it's teleportation. Yeah, we're gonna be teleport by the time they're done with this. So And because of everything going on, this game is literally suffering from success. Server congestion is making them delay data center travel. And Fisher's Intuition, but I fucking hate fishing in this game. It's actually the one thing I hate leveling up. So there you have it. That's pretty much everything that happened in the live letter. It wasn't really much for me to sit through. It was about 7 hours. Yeah, I didn't want to stream it, and then I was actually playing Halo, and I forgot it was even happening until it was already like 10-20 minutes in. So you didn't miss anything. I kind of like it. There's a lot of good stuff. There's some bad. You know, I'm not like the biggest fan of all of it, but it is what it is, right? So, all things considered, have I talked long enough that I could get into Castrum? That would be like actually fucking dope if I've actually talked long enough and wasted enough time collectively that I could get into Castrum. That would be fucking cool. Okay, well, I guess we'll wait for Castrum. Or do I want to wait for Castrum? Oh man, decisions. Should we clock out here or should we tango until the night ends? I don't know. So yeah, there hasn't really been much going on with me. I'm gonna start recording though. I also ordered a stream deck, so I'll be able to stream off of that, which will be fucking hilarious. That'll be stupendous. Stupendous, man. I have like no water, by the way. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do Fire Emblem tomorrow. Depends how much Tales of Arise I play. Since it's late and I know it'll take me 2 hours to do anything meaningful, I don't want to keep you up to fucking 12. I don't even want to be up doing that. I feel like my best stream hours are like 6 to 11. When Endwalker comes out, that's gonna be the only thing I'm doing. I'm gonna be sitting around all day just trying to do fucking Endwalker. I gotta clean off this desk behind me. I have like a lot of controllers, and like they work. I just don't want to get rid of them. Like they work. I found most of the controllers I have that work. Like I have my Wavebird. Like my Wavebird works just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. What the fuck is this? Okay. So that'll be something I do. Anyway, if we don't get it by 10, I'm gonna end the stream. There's not really much else for me to do. 14 streams are best when they're short and sweet. That's not it. Getting a lot of lag here or not lag, but a lot of hold up. What else was I gonna say about 14? Oh yeah, there's other podcast topics I could talk about and all that. I'm gonna do a podcast. Like, it's not that I don't want to do it. It's just there's not really much to talk about right now. This guy's name is Destroy Tokyo. Okay, Godzilla. But yeah, I want to move all my old save files over to the Series X, because pretty much the Series X plays every 360 game that I would want to play on it. So I'm actually kind of hyped to do that, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is what I started doing during the day, is I'll just sit around and wait for Castrum to spawn while I'm doing any sort of work or anything. I'll just fucking chill. Just be like, alright, it'll show up when it shows up. No rush for me. And then it does, and then I just do it, and then I go back to doing whatever I was doing. I do like that Red Mage is getting a lot of shit. That's like the one DPS I've always really liked since it came out. And I still like it here, so. You know me, we're gonna get everything leveled up. That's gonna be a lot of streams. I kind of wish that, like, once you get to, like, Class 8, they start giving more experience for leveling classes. But whatever. Especially since now we're gonna have, what? How many classes are even in this game now? 17? We're going up to 19, I think? I can't look at my search info. There you go. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17 actual battle classes. And then there's a whole bunch down here, which are all going to go up, by the way. But these I take my time with. It's not, like, super necessary for me to rush these. Yeah. Especially fucking fishing. I hate fishing so much. Fishing is the fucking worst, dude. I just do leaves for fishing. Leaves and beast tribes and all that. Kind of an afterthought almost. Dragoon is looking pretty nice though. I like that. Depending how that 4-hit combo goes. Because like, I could switch to Dragoon real quick. Because like the way I have Dragoon set up, like, wait, where's my other stuff? Yeah, like I have Gear Skogul over here. Yeah, because Blood of the Dragon is actually going away. Like, this won't be here anymore. I guess Dragon Sight's unchanged as well. So I can move some stuff around, I guess, right? Yeah. I'll figure it out. Obviously. Like, all these classes, I don't even play any of them anymore. I have fun, though. Every time I play Samurai, I do have fun. Like, it's hard for me to say what my favorite melee is, honestly. Like, I like a lot of them. They're all really fun. It is, like, one of my favorite things in this game is to play melee. Because in WoW, we never really had, like, a good melee system. So, like, at least in this game, we have, like, a good melee system. They are changing a lot, though. I guess they're trying to remove the necessity to bring an Astrologian, so you'll still play cards, you'll still buff people, but if they're changing Divination, I mean, I don't know. It feels weird. I feel like, I do agree that, like, I guess maybe for me personally, we've kind of reached, like, a critical point in this game's history for me, where I'm like, yeah, we're at a peak. You know, maintaining a peak, as with anything, is always hard. And while the story of 14 may continue to be, like, really good, and the gameplay will continue to be very fun, you know, like, certain like, right now, I'd say I could reasonably competently play most classes at an extreme primal level. Guaranteed. And a lot of classes I could play on a savage level. Definitely more partial towards the tanks, though, obviously. I don't think that'll change. I just know right now we're in a good spot. You know, some classes need some changes here or there, obviously, but I don't know. A complete rework of Summoner from the ground up is actually pretty wild, though. Like, unlike Monk, where they're just, like, retooling things as usual, like, they're giving Monk, like, the Stormblood treatment, where they, like, completely change it around, but it's still, like, fundamentally the same. Summoner is completely going to be different. Like, you're going to have Ruin and all the other stuff, but you're not going to have anything else. And I'm kind of sad. You're not even going to be able to cast Miasma anymore. You'll be able to cast Bio on Scholar, but you will not be able to cast Miasma anymore once this is all done. And I was kind of thinking to myself, well, why don't they just give Scholar the extra dots, you know? Why don't they make Scholar, like how White Mage is like the DPS version of Astrologian? Why don't they just make Scholar the DPS-heavy version of Sage? And just leave Sage as this big barrier healer? Because I'm really worried about what's going to happen to Scholar. It could be for nothing. But, like, I think a lot of people are going to be jumping ship to play Sage, and myself included, at least for the first month or two that the game is out. So be prepared to see a lot of Sage, a lot of barrier gameplay. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. Everyone is going to be doing it. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Honestly, I think once again, the magic classes are not changing much. Well, I mean, Summoner is getting completely retooled, but Black Mage and Red Mage are just kind of getting extensions of what they already have. And same thing with Dancer. Bard is getting some changes, and Machinist is just getting, like, additions, because they don't really have a lot of buttons on any of those classes. That's what I mean. Like, WoW is a game of ranged melee or ranged casters. Like, a lot of the times when you see raids for fucking WoW, it's a bunch of casters sitting in the background while a couple of dudes up front hit the boss and do shit. But that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to play like WoW Classic, but I can't justify the $15 for it. You know, it's a game that came out in fucking 2007, right? Like, I can't justify in my head paying $15 a month, which is more than I pay for this game, by the way, per month, to play a game, you know, even without all the controversy behind Blizzard of all the poor mistreatment of the female employees and shit. Like, I can't justify it in my mind. It's like, well, I can't say to myself, damn, I would love to play some WoW Classic and it's totally worth it. It totally kind of isn't. Like, the game itself is just old. It's a fucking old, slow burn game. It's designed, by design, it's a time sink, but it's more fun, hilariously, than modern WoW. The only thing I don't like is the way Orgrimmar looks in Classic. And that's more of just a time thing. Like, I just feel they should not fucking have you pay $15 for it. They should separate the price charge. They should make it so if you want to play WoW Classic only, you can play it for like $5 a month. That's reasonable. What isn't reasonable is making you pay $15 for just to play that. It's like, well, while you have that, you might as well play retail, and I'm not with that because I don't even want to fucking play retail anymore. I didn't really like Shadowlands. I kind of like Battle for Azeroth a little more than Shadowlands, actually. Like, I thought the plot of Battle for Azeroth has its ups and downs, but I like the idea that, like, after Legion, it's like it's literally just a post-Legion world. I like that. I thought that was way more interesting than Shadowbringers Light, pretty much. I know they've talked about the Shadowlands forever in WoW, but, like, you know, yeah. It's one of those things. Alright, well, if it doesn't show up in 10 minutes, we're out of here. I'm not going to sleep. What am I even going to do? I should record. I really should fucking record. Oh, well. I'm not going to do it today. Like, I'm not just going to end the stream and continue to sit here. I'm actually just going to go fuck off and do something else. Probably go watch something, I guess. Eat, get something to drink. The usual, you know, the works. And tomorrow we'll do Fire Emblem. Depending how really, really into it I am and how much I'm feeling it is what I mean by that. I might start the Fire Emblem stream early so we can maybe try to get 2 months out the way. That's just a chance, though, because I got to see. Because I do want to record when I get off. Or not when I get off, but when I'm free, when in the evening. So it might start at 7. It might start at 9. We'll see. I'm not too stressed about it. I don't even know what I have it set for currently. I'll figure it out later. And we'll get a nice big chunk of Tales of Arise done tomorrow, hopefully. Because we only have, what, like 4 chapters left? Hold on. Actually, fuck this. I'm a big boy. I could do damn near whatever I want. It's my stream. I haven't used this control in a while. So let's take a look. No. What chapter are we on? Shit. No, stop. How do I even look? Yeah, we got 5 chapters left because I have to do 14. You know what? Fuck it. Let me update this now, because if I don't update it now, I'll be mad at myself tomorrow when I boot up my Switch and I'm like, what? I have to save? What? Or I have to update? What? No way! Okay. I don't need to see that. No way! A Switch update? totally going to use my Stream Deck to play 14, by the way. That's something that's totally going to happen. For completely free up the load on my ailing fucking GPU. I'm going to use it to definitely stress test, because I know there's a lot of games I could play on it and stream off of. So hopefully it's worth the money. Mine will not come until June of next year, so I have no problem. Totally a lot of time if I need to cancel it. Anything goes wrong, it'll be no biggie. I'm not stressed about it at all. So hopefully we have a good week this week. It's been it was a pretty chill summer, all things considered, so. I got nothing really bad to report or say. I think we had a pretty alright year. This year was much better for me than last year. Last year I was completely just in a fucking, in a destroyed state. This year it was pretty good for me, I'd say. Definitely in terms of playing games as well. I know I'm late on a lot of games, and I do know, like, it's like, oh, how haven't you played this game? How haven't you played that game? But I've played a lot of fucking games on this channel. Like, a lot of games. A lot. Like, I definitely probably have one of the bigger YouTube channels. Like, if you were to scroll through a lot of people, on average, I probably have a bigger YouTube channel than most other people. In terms of raw video numbers, of course, not views. So, like, on one hand, it's kind of like, I've done a fair bit. And I'm not done. I'm not even, I'd argue, I'm not even halfway done with the amount of content that I want to throw out on YouTube. I'm not even halfway done. We're just getting started over here. Maybe at least in terms of viewing time. I don't know about raw video numbers, of course, but I'm not even halfway done with what I want to put out. Streaming and everything. Stuff that hasn't even been announced yet. Who knows? Like, I'm going to do this as long as I can. 100%. I like it. It's nice. It's free. It's like freeform to me. I enjoy it. I feel like I'm doing a lot of stuff. Now I'm just chilling. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just chilling. But, like, at least while I rant here for the next 6 minutes until this doesn't spawn, like, I feel like I'm you know, I have a lot of fun and fond memories doing YouTube playthroughs, you know? And a fair group of people have been entertained by my content over the years, and that does make me feel happy that, like, someone enjoyed my content enough to stop by or to say something or just to watch it. You don't even have to comment about it. If it made someone have a good time, it was good. That's a good feeling to, you know, just throw out something, somebody likes it. When you consider how far my YouTube existence has come, it's pretty crazy to think that in a few years, I'll have had more years in my life where I did YouTube than more years where I didn't. That's coming up really quick, actually, because I think I made my YouTube channel when I was, what, 13? Going on 14? How old was I on May 11th, 2009? How old was I? Fuck, I don't even know. 14. No. Yeah, 13. 13 going on 14. And what am I now? 26? But in fairness, I didn't really start playthroughs until the year after. So I guess it's not a completely accurate estimate, but whatever. You get the idea. We could be cheap and say, like, the first real playthrough I did was like Assassin's Creed 2 or something, which is kind of true. And back then I was like, I don't want to do long playthroughs. Oh my god. Yo, I really genuinely wish I could meet someone someday who will watch the entire Valhalla playthrough from start to finish and just shake their hand and pin a medal on them. The whole playthrough. Alright, you know what? The whole base game. How about that? That's fair. Because most people don't even care about Assassin's Creed DLCs. They just kind of exist. That would be cool. That would be dope. Be like, yeah, I remember in part 38, you were screaming at the game and you were annoyed because it crashed, and then you booted it up and then it crashed again and you were super mad, Spray. That's ridiculous what happened. Yep. Someday I'll get a comment like that. It'll happen. Once people stop watching the fucking Ocarina of Time video I put out like 2 years ago, that would be awesome. My most famous playthroughs are some of the worst fucking playthroughs. I hate them. I fucking hate them. My most viewed playthrough, I fucking got it's hidden on YouTube. It's never not going to be private. No one is ever gonna see that fucking video again. Barring a fucking YouTube like glitch or fuck up, no one is ever seeing that shit again. Period. It's not coming out. I know someone's gonna be mad at me for that. Well, not even gonna tell you what game it is. I probably told before, but you're gonna have to look for that video too. Alright. I might just clock out even if it does spawn, because we're at the point now where it's gonna show up just to spite me. So maybe I should leave now before it shows up, and then I'm like, oh, fuck. But yeah, I mean, like, I got a lot of content to do, and I got a lot of content to put out. So hopefully in the next couple of months, things kind of work out pretty decently, and I'm able to do that. Because, you know, I like getting comments. Comments are fun. You know, I do. I really do like it. You know, someone, like, I feel like my best work is unfortunately not the work that got viewed the most, which is the sad thing. That does make me feel a little sad. It doesn't make me feel angry. It makes me feel sad. It's like, damn, I consider my best playthroughs to be like this, this, and this, and like, everyone's watching God of War 3 for some reason. And I'm like, I don't understand why. What was good about my God of War 3 playthrough? I was just some asshole who played all the God of War games in a row. I didn't even really enjoy it looking back. That was the year I played everything. I played like almost every major release that year. I hated it. It was the worst year I was on YouTube. I could not get a good night's sleep because I was constantly producing videos. And like, I would go back to something like that because it's better than what I am now. There was days I'd upload like 5-10 videos in a day because of the 15-minute limit. Nowadays, I just upload my whole goddamn session. Maybe I split it in two if I record like 6 hours. Alright, we're not getting in. It's over. I'm done. But yeah, like back then, I was spending so much time doing shit on YouTube, it wasn't even funny. Like, actually was just spending, like, my whole day revolved around putting out videos on YouTube. And I mean, it shows, because my video content creation on YouTube fucking exploded that year. I really want to know, that year alone, how many videos I uploaded. And, like, it's got to be, like, at least 1,000 videos, guaranteed. Because if I've been on YouTube for however many years, and I have 12,000 some odd videos, I definitely have to put out at least 1,000 to 2,000 videos that year alone. Like, there's no fucking way. At all. I don't know if that number counts videos that you guys can't see, but I know for a fact... I'm just rambling at this point. Can I log out here, actually? We'll get off this screen. We'll just chill for a couple of minutes, I guess. You didn't really miss anything. Tomorrow we start back with actual content. But I was just saying, like, I like making content for people to watch. I know I've missed a lot of games over the years that a lot of people would say, wow, you should have played... Like, I've never played BioShock from start to finish. That's just never happened. I've never played BioShock from start to finish. And on more than 3 occasions, people have been like, wow, you didn't play BioShock? And, like, even years where I was active, I didn't play all the games I wanted to. Like, I never got around to Outer Worlds and stuff. So I just got to start recording. Like, for recording's sake. Like, literally just sit my ass in front of this mic and talk into it and play video games. Because there's a lot of games I need to play. There's a lot of games coming up I want to play. It just happens they're all fucking RPGs, and RPGs are usually long as shit. Like, if I had to give a recommendation to anyone, be careful about playing RPGs as a playthrough. They are very soul-draining if you're not careful. They take a lot of time out of your life. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Mash. We'll be here tomorrow. We're going to do Fire Emblem tomorrow. Nothing major really going on with that. And, yeah, at least that way we'll do shit on Fire Emblem. I'm going to really try to pull for a double day, so. Yeah, that is it, folks. Sloppy, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Oh, we need to throw out another playthrough for, like, old school shit. So maybe I'll think of something. I'll throw it out. I should probably just play fucking Star Fox Assault, honestly. I didn't make the thumbnails for it. I should just play Star Fox Assault, since I did say I would play it. and clearly I'm not going to get around to playing it off camera, probably. So I'll figure that out in the near future. But in any event, that is it, folks. I am going to peace out. Have a good evening, my friends. That is very loud. I don't know how loud it is for you. I'm going to get something to drink, and I'm going to go fucking pass out or something. So